Lack. Abundance. Lack. Abundance. There is a lack of food here. The city has an abundance of food. Lament. Rejoice. Lament. Rejoice. She lamented her lost opportunity. They rejoiced after winning the match. Lame. Able. Lame. Able. His leg was lame after the accident. She was able to finish the task quickly. Late. Early. Late. Early. She was late to class. He arrived early for the meeting. Laugh. Cry. Laugh. Cry. The children laughed at the clown. She cried when she heard the news. Light. Heavy. Light. Heavy. This box is light. The suitcase was too heavy for her to lift. Loose. Tight. Loose. Tight. Her shoes were loose and kept falling off. The rope is tied too tight to loosen. Love. Hate. Love. Hate. He loves his family dearly. She hates it when people are rude. Loyal. Disloyal. Loyal. Disloyal. The dog was loyal to its owner. He was disloyal to his friends. Lively. Lifeless. Lively. Lifeless. The party was lively with dancing. The place felt lifeless with no people. Loud. Quiet. Loud. Quiet. The music was loud at the party. She spoke in a quiet voice. Long. Short. Long. Short. The journey was long and tiring. The meeting was short, just 10 minutes. Large. Small. Large. Small. They live in a large house. The puppy was small and cute. Lucid. Confused. Lucid. Confused. The explanation was lucid and clear. After the news, she felt confused. Legal. Illegal. Legal. Illegal. It is legal to drive with a license. Stealing is illegal. Limitless. Restricted. Limitless. Restricted. His imagination is limitless. The access was restricted to certain users. Lean. Plump. Lean. Plump. The athlete has a lean body. The cat is plump and very cute. Lucky. Unlucky. Lucky. Unlucky. He was lucky to win the lottery. She was unlucky with her exam results. Liberate. Enslave. Liberate. Enslave. They fought to liberate the country. They tried to enslave the prisoners. Literal. Figurative. Literal. Figurative. He took the literal meaning of the statement. Her words were figurative, not literal. Lavish. Meager. Lavish. Meager. The hotel provided a lavish dinner. The meal was meager, with little food. Lustful. Chaste. Lustful. Chaste. His lustful behavior was noticed by others. She remained chaste until marriage. Light-hearted. Serious. Light-hearted. Serious. The light-hearted atmosphere lifted everyone's mood. The meeting was serious and focused. Logical. Illogical. Logical. Illogical. His argument was logical and well supported. Her argument was illogical and hard to follow. Lethargic. Energetic. Lethargic. Energetic. He felt lethargic after the long day. She was energetic and ready to play. Local. Global. Local. Global. The local shop sells handmade goods. The company has a global presence. Learned. Ignorant. Learned. Ignorant. He is a learned scholar in the field of history. She was ignorant about the topic. Luminous. Dark. Luminous. Dark. The stars were luminous in the night sky. The room was dark without any light. Lifted. Dropped. Lifted. Dropped. He lifted the box onto the shelf. She dropped her phone on the floor. Luxurious. Plain. Luxurious. Plain. They stayed in a luxurious hotel by the beach. The plain house had minimal decoration. Lowly. Noble. Lowly. Noble. He came from a lowly background. The king was noble and respected by all. Longing. Satisfaction. Longing. Satisfaction. She had a longing for her old home. After the vacation, he felt a deep satisfaction. Loathe. Adore. Loathe. Adore. He loathes waking up early. She adores her children and spends time with them. Leisurely. Hasty. Leisurely. Hasty. They took a leisurely stroll in the park. He made a hasty decision without thinking. Labored. Effortless. Labored. Effortless. He gave a labored explanation of the process. The task was effortless for her to complete. Laudable. Blameworthy. Laudable. Blameworthy. His actions were laudable and honorable. His behavior was blameworthy and criticized. Limber. Stiff. Limber. Stiff. The dancer was limber and graceful. He felt stiff after sitting for too long. Linear. Non-linear. Linear. Non-linear. The path was linear and easy to follow. The process was non-linear and took many twists. Languid. Animated. Languid. Animated. He felt languid after a long illness. She was animated and excited for the trip. Lenient. Strict. Lenient. Strict. The teacher was lenient with the students. The strict teacher gave no room for mistakes. Level. Uneven. Level. Uneven. The table surface is level. The ground was uneven and hard to walk on. Liquid. Solid. Liquid. Solid. Water is a liquid. Ice is a solid form of water. Latent. Active. Latent. Active. The virus was latent in his body, undetected for years. She kept an active routine, exercising every day. Lost. Found. Lost. Found. I lost my wallet while shopping. He found the diamond buried deep underground. Lasting. Fleeting. Lasting. Fleeting. Their love had a lasting impact. The joy from the party was fleeting. Lesser. Greater. Lesser. Greater. He took the lesser of two options. She chose the greater challenge. Liable. Exempt. Liable. Exempt. He is liable for the team's success. She is exempt from extra work on weekends. Lazy. Industrious. Lazy. Industrious. He is too lazy to clean his room. She is industrious and always works hard. Lethal. Harmless. Lethal. Harmless. The poison was lethal if consumed. The snake is harmless and won't bite. Lukewarm. Passionate. Lukewarm. Passionate. His lukewarm response showed he wasn't interested. Her passionate speech inspired everyone. Landlord. Tenant. Landlord. Tenant. The landlord raised the rent again. The tenant paid the rent on time every month. Last. First. Last. First. The last bus leaves at midnight. She was the first to arrive at the event. Leader. Follower. Leader. Follower. The leader inspired the team with his speech. He was a follower of the leader's vision. Left. Right. Left. Right. He turned left at the intersection. She turned right to enter the building. Lend. Borrow. Lend. Borrow. Can I lend you some money? I need to borrow a book. Less. More. Less. More. He has less time than I do. She has more books than I do. Little. Big. Little. Big. The little boy smiled happily. The big dog ran across the yard. Lose. Win. Lose. Win. He will lose the game if he doesn't try harder. She will win the match if she practices more. Low. High. Low. High. The chair is too low for the table. The mountain was high and difficult to climb. Likely. Unlikely. Likely. Unlikely. It is likely to rain tomorrow. It is unlikely that she will be late. Linger. Rush. Linger. Rush. He lingered at the party after everyone left. She rushed to catch the last bus. Liquid. Solid. Liquid. Solid. Water is a liquid. Ice is a solid form of water. Listless. Eager. Listless. Eager. He felt listless after a long day at work. She was eager to start her new job. Layer. Core. Layer. Core. She wore a layer of sunscreen before going out in the sun. The core of the issue was a lack of communication. Lean. Rich. Lean. Rich. The lean man avoided fatty foods to stay fit. The rich man enjoyed a lavish lifestyle with expensive meals. Liberal. Conservative. Liberal. Conservative. He had a liberal view on education. She had a conservative approach to politics. Lofty. Base. Lofty. Base. The lofty building reached the sky. The base level of the building is below ground. Lucent. Opaque. Lucent. Opaque. The lucent crystal shone brightly. The window was opaque and blocked the sunlight. Lacerate. Heal. Lacerate. Heal. The broken glass lacerated his skin. The doctor helped heal his wound. Lackluster. Brilliant. Lackluster. Brilliant. The movie had a lackluster performance at the box office. The brilliant scientist won an award. Laggard. Leader. Laggard. Leader. The laggard students were caught up by the teacher. The leader guided the group through the challenge. Languish. Flourish. Languish. Flourish. The plant languished due to lack of sunlight. The garden flourished with vibrant flowers. Lax. Rigorous. Lax. Rigorous. The teacher was too lax with the students. The rigorous training helped them improve. Leaden. Buoyant. Leaden. Buoyant. The leaden stone sank quickly in the water. The buoyant ball floated on the water. Legacy. Innovation. Legacy. Innovation. The legacy of the ancient civilization is rich. The new innovation changed the industry. Leaping. Stationary. Leaping. Stationary. The frog was leaping across the pond. The statue was stationary in the garden. Learned. Unschooled. Learned. Unschooled. The learned professor taught the class. The unschooled man lacked basic knowledge. Lesson. Increase. Lesson. Increase. The rain will lessen as the day goes on. The population is expected to increase by next year. Liberty. Bondage. Liberty. Bondage. He fought for the liberty of his people. The prisoners were in bondage for many years. Lightsome. gloomy, lightsome, gloomy. She smiled with a lightsome spirit. The weather was gloomy with heavy clouds. Lambent, dull, lambent, dull. The lambent light from the stars lit up the night sky. The lamp emitted a dull glow. Laudatory, critical, laudatory, critical. The movie received laudatory reviews. The critic's review was critical and harsh. Lawless, orderly, lawless, orderly. The country fell into a lawless state. The orderly neighborhood followed strict rules. Luscious, tasteless, luscious, tasteless. The cake was rich and luscious. The soup was tasteless and bland. Lasting, momentary, lasting, momentary. Their love was a lasting memory. The momentary joy faded quickly. Latent, manifest, latent, manifest. The disease was latent for many years. His talent for music became manifest over time. Lauded, condemn, lauded, condemn. She was lauded for her hard work. The criminal was condemned by the judge. Lavishly, sparingly, lavishly, sparingly. They lavished gifts upon the bride. She sparingly used her savings for luxuries. Leech, retain, leech, retain. Harmful chemicals can leach from old pipes into the water. The container will retain the liquid inside. Leftward, rightward, leftward, rightward. He turned leftward to avoid traffic. She turned rightward at the intersection. Leonine, timid, leonine, timid. His leonine personality made him a natural leader. The timid child hid behind his mother. Levitate, sink, levitate, sink. The magician made the object levitate. The boat began to sink after hitting the rock. Libel, praise, libel, praise. He sued the newspaper for libel. The teacher's praise boosted the student's confidence. Lightweight, substantial, lightweight, substantial. She chose a lightweight scarf for the party. The substantial book was difficult to carry. Locomotive, stationary, locomotive, stationary. The locomotive moved down the track at high speed. The stationary car was parked at the side. Loosen, fasten, loosen, fasten. He loosened the screws to open the box. She fastened her seatbelt before the ride. Lucrative, unprofitable, lucrative, unprofitable. He has a lucrative business in real estate. The unprofitable company was forced to close. Lunar, solar, lunar, solar. The lunar calendar is based on the moon's phases. The solar system revolves around the sun. Luxuriant, barren, Luxuriant. Barren. The garden was luxuriant with flowers. The barren land had no plants or trees. Luster. Dullness. Luster. Dullness. The silver bowl had a brilliant luster. The dullness of the metal made it unattractive.